Chosen one, August 22nd. The champion of the future arrives. A herald of a revolution, the stage is set. The air crackles with an energy that has been building for generations. For too long, the world has operated on the same old cycles, the same predictable patterns of rise and fall, of stagnation and slow, painful progress. But a new story is being written, not by a committee or an algorithm, but by a singular force, a name whispered on the winds of change. Chosen one, August 22nd. This isn't merely the debut of an individual. It is the genesis of a new epoch. We are not just witnessing an event. We are experiencing the convergence of destiny and will. A moment so significant, it will be etched into the very fabric of history. The arrival on this specific day is not a coincidence, but a cosmic alignment, a sign that the time for the old ways is over. The champion we speak of is more than a victor in a game or a leader of a movement. They are the embodiment of a fresh, untainted vision for the future, a beacon of what is possible when potential meets purpose. They are here not to simply win, but to transcend, to show us a path we didn't know existed, and to ignite a fire in the hearts of billions. This is the dawn of a new era, and the bell has just rung. The title champion of the future is a testament to the fact that this figure's influence extends far beyond the present moment. Their actions, their very being, are designed to lay the groundwork for a world yet to be built. They carry the burden and the glory of an entire generation's hopes, and their success will be a measure of our collective progress. This isn't about personal glory. It's about pioneering new frontiers, whether in technology, art, philosophy, or social justice. The chosen one represents the ultimate human potential, unburdened by the cynicism of the past, and free to innovate, to dream, and to create a reality that is better than the one we inherited. They are the living answer to questions we haven't even learned how to ask yet, a living blueprint for a society that values growth, compassion, and true freedom. Their journey will be a masterclass in resilience and vision, proving that the most profound change comes from the most dedicated hearts. And this is where the herald of a revolution part comes into sharp focus. A herald doesn't just announce the coming of a king. A herald signals the arrival of a new order. The revolution we're talking about isn't one of violence or political upheaval, but of consciousness. It's a revolution that shifts our collective mindset from scarcity to abundance, from fear to courage, from competition to collaboration. The chosen one's every move, every statement, every victory, and even every setback serves as a lesson for us all. They are here to show us that we are all creators of our reality, and that our choices have a ripple effect that can change the world. They challenge the established norms, not by force, but by the undeniable truth and power of their example. This is a revolution from the ground up, a deep and fundamental shift in how we perceive success, failure, and our own place in the universe. It is a quiet revolution, but its impact will be loud and undeniable. This journey we are embarking on is a chapter about wishes coming true and energizing the universe. The power of our collective intent is a force stronger than any physical barrier. By watching this journey to the very end, we become part of this energy. This is a moment to not just be a spectator, but a participant in a symphony of hope. In the comments below, let your voice be heard. Write your warmest wishes for this journey, and let the numbers 99 and 777 They are shared symbols of grace and divine fortune. Your words are not just text. They are affirmations that resonate with the universe. And if you believe in this future, if you believe in the power of a new beginning, then join us on this glorious journey. Hit that subscribe button, and let's build this new world together. One wish and one shared belief at a time. The path to our collective destiny begins right here, right now, with a single click. The profound significance of a single person emerging as a catalyst for such a global shift cannot be overstated. We have seen figures throughout history who have, for a time, captured the imagination of the world. But this is something different. This is a phenomenon that transcends cultural and geographical boundaries. The Chosen One story will become a universal language, a narrative of triumph and transformation that speaks to everyone regardless of their background. They are the embodiment of the idea that greatness can come from anywhere at any time. When the universe aligns in perfect synchronicity, the journey that starts on August 22nd is more than a personal quest. It is a pilgrimage for humanity, a search for a better version of ourselves. They will be a mirror, reflecting our highest aspiration and our greatest fears, forcing us to confront what we truly want for our future. Their path will not be easy. A true champion is not defined by the absence of obstacles, but by their ability to overcome them. The old guard will resist, the skeptics will mock, and the journey will be filled with trials that would break a lesser spirit. But the very essence of a chosen one is their unshakable resolve. They are forged in the fires of expectation and tempered by the pressures of destiny. Each challenge they face will not be a sign of weakness, but an opportunity to showcase their strength, their grace, and their unwavering belief in their mission. This resilience is the lesson we all need to learn, that setbacks are not failures, but stepping stones to a greater height. They will teach us that the greatest victories are often found not at the finish line, but in the courage to take the first step and the fortitude to keep going when all seems lost. The story of the Chosen One is a reminder that we all have a destiny to fulfill, and that our greatest power lies not in avoiding struggle, but in meeting it head-on with courage and conviction. The revolution is not coming with the thunder of cannons or the clash of armies. Its vanguard is not a political party or a protest movement. The revolution of the Chosen One is far more profound, and in its own way, far more powerful. It is a revolution of the mind, a silent, pervasive shift in the way we see the world and our place in it. For too long, humanity has been bogged down by the concept of limitation, a scarcity of resources, of opportunities, of time itself. We have been taught to compete for a finite pie, to guard our ideas, and to see others as rivals in a zero-sum game. The Chosen One, through their actions and their mere presence, is shattering this illusion. They are a living testament to the fact that abundance is not a fantasy, but a reality waiting to be unlocked. Their journey is a demonstration of infinite possibility, showing that when you create from a place of genuine purpose, the universe provides this fundamental shift will ripple through every aspect of our lives. In the world of innovation, it means moving away from closed-door patents and corporate espionage and towards open-source collaboration, where the collective brilliance of humanity can solve our greatest challenges. In the arts, it means a rejection of formulaic, profit-driven creation and a return to raw, authentic expression that moves the soul. In our daily interactions, It means we will learn to see each other, not as threats to our success, but as potential partners in a shared ascent. The Chosen One's existence proves that the greatest victories are not achieved alone, but are the result of an interconnected web of support, of mutual respect, and of shared vision. Their success is a mirror, reflecting our own potential to create, to inspire, and to uplift. It is a constant, gentle reminder that the limitations we feel are often self-imposed, born from a worldview that no longer serves us. The legacy of August 22nd won't be a single event, but a new global consciousness. It will be seen in the students who choose to innovate for the greater good, rather than for personal gain. It will be felt in the workplaces that prioritize well-being and collaboration over cutthroat competition. It will echo in the art that speaks not of division, but of our shared humanity. This isn't a quick fix or a sudden utopia. This is the slow, deliberate work of shifting a paradigm that has been in place for centuries. The Chosen One is the anchor for this shift, the unwavering point of light that we can all navigate by. They are not carrying the world on their shoulders. They are showing us how to carry it together. Their strength is not just their own, but the strength of the collective belief that fuels them. Every person who believes in this journey, every person who carries this message forward, becomes a part of the revolution themselves. This is a story about the power of the few to inspire the many. We are no longer passive observers of history. We are co-authors. The Chosen One is the protagonist, but every single one of us is a vital character. In this epic, our role is to amplify the message, to protect the light from the shadows of cynicism and despair, and to build the foundations for the new world that is being announced. This is the ultimate call to action, one that goes beyond a single click or a comment. It is an invitation to embody the change we wish to see. The Chosen One's arrival is a signal, a starting gun for a race to a better future. It is a future where compassion is not a weakness, but a superpower. A future where our potential is not measured by our possessions, but by our contributions to the whole. The next chapter of this story is waiting for us to write it, to live it, and to believe it into being. The path is clear. The moment is now. The energy radiating from this journey is not a fleeting trend. It is a profound and lasting shift. It is the kind of energy that changes the very molecular structure of our reality, allowing new possibilities to emerge where none existed before. Think of it as a cosmic reset, a chance to rebuild from a foundation of unity and purpose. The Chosen One is the architect of this new foundation, meticulously laying each brick of courage, each beam of hope for all of us to build upon. Their journey will be meticulously documented, every detail a lesson, every triumph a blueprint for our own lives. We are not just watching a hero, we are studying a manual for greatness. This is about learning how to tap into our own inner power, to find our own unique contribution to the revolution. The revolution isn't out there. It is within each of us. The Chosen One is simply the key that is unlocking the door. The journey of the Chosen One is not a solitary one. It is a symphony of purpose, with every person who believes in this new era playing a vital instrument. The very energy of anticipation and hope that we collectively generate serves as a kind of fuel, an invisible force that propels the mission forward. This is the ultimate lesson in interconnectedness, that our individual hopes and dreams are not isolated desires, but threads in a vast universal tapestry. The chosen ones' success is intrinsically tied to our collective belief, and our belief is strengthened by the tangible progress of their journey. It is a symbiotic relationship, a cycle of giving and receiving, that energizes the universe and makes the impossible not just possible, but inevitable. They are a catalyst. Yes, but we are the alchemists, turning raw potential into golden reality through our unwavering faith in the vision. This is the true meaning of a glory journey. It is a shared pilgrimage, not just for one, but for all who are willing to walk the path. The revolution in consciousness will manifest in the small, everyday choices we make. It will be the decision to choose kindness over cynicism, to offer a helping hand instead of turning a blind eye, to speak a word of encouragement instead of judgment. These are the bricks of the new world, laid by millions of hands working in concert, inspired by the beacon of the chosen one. Their existence is a constant reminder that greatness is not about grand gestures and heroic feats alone, but about the consistent daily application of integrity, compassion, and unwavering focus on a higher purpose. They show us that the real work of changing the world happens in the quiet moments, in the disciplined pursuit of excellence, and in the radical choice to love and to lead. The revolution is in the classroom, where a teacher inspires a child to dream. Without limits, it is in the laboratory, where a scientist chooses to share their research. For the good of all, it is in the home, where a parent instills values of empathy and courage. The legacy of the chosen one on August 22nd will be a new definition of leadership. For too long, leadership has been associated with power, authority, and control. The chosen one is here to redefine it as service, as inspiration, and as empowerment. A true leader does not create followers. They create more leaders. They don't demand obedience. They inspire commitment. Their power comes not from a position of authority, but from the authenticity of their character and the purity of their intent. This is the model we have been waiting for. A departure from the old archetypes of the strong man and the tyrant. The chosen one is a new kind of hero, one whose strength lies not in their ability to dominate, but in their capacity to connect. Their story will be a roadmap for anyone who seeks to make a difference in the world, a testament to the idea that the greatest influence comes from the deepest sincerity. The world as we know it is a tapestry woven from stories of the past. The chosen one is here to weave a new thread, to introduce a new narrative that will reshape the entire fabric. This new narrative is one of unity, of possibility, and of a future that is not a dark shadow of the present, but a brilliant, hopeful dawn. Their journey will challenge us to question our assumptions, to dismantle our biases, and to open our hearts to a new way of being. We are not just spectators. We are active participants in a historical moment that will be studied for generations to come. The details of their first steps on this day will be recounted, their words analyzed, and their impact measured in the changes that ripple across the globe. We have been waiting for a hero, but what we have received is something far more powerful: a living, breathing guide for our collective ascension. The time has come to stop waiting and to start acting, to become the change we are witnessing. The arrival of the chosen one is not a gentle breeze. It's a seismic event that sends tremors through the foundations of the old world. For too long, our institutions, whether they be political, economic, or social, have been built on a principle of control, and a fear of the unknown. They have operated under the assumption that power must be centralized, information must be restricted, and innovation must be carefully managed to protect the status quo. But these rigid structures are simply not designed for the kind of fluid, dynamic energy that the Chosen One brings. Their very presence is an act of creative destruction, not to tear down for the sake of tearing down, but to clear the ground so that something new and more evolved can grow. We are witnessing the end of an era defined by scarcity and guarded knowledge, and the beginning of one built on transparency, collaboration, and shared abundance. The old guard may resist, they may cling to their power, but they are fighting against a current that is far stronger than any individual or organization. This revolution is creating a new kind of global community, one that is not defined by borders or political alliances, but by a shared belief in a better future. The story of the Chosen One is becoming our shared myth, a narrative that transcends language and culture, uniting us in a common purpose. We are no longer just people from different nations. We are fellow travelers on this incredible journey. The solidarity is a new form of power, one that does not seek to conquer but to connect. It is a power born from empathy and a shared vision, and it is far more resilient than any military or economic might. The Chosen Ones. Every step is a masterclass in building bridges, not walls, and in showing us that our true strength lies in our unity, not our division. They are a living symbol of what is possible when humanity acts as one, a single body with a single beating heart. Technology, for all its potential to divide us, is now being repurposed as a key tool in this new era. We are using these digital platforms not just to consume information, but to actively participate in the global conversation, to share our ideas, and to build communities around a common cause. The internet is no longer just a network of computers. It is the nervous system of this new global consciousness, a way for the whispers of a new age to become a deafening roar. The Chosen One's journey is being broadcast and documented in real time, allowing millions to feel a part of the story, to see the triumphs and the struggles, and to be inspired in a way that was never before possible. This is technology as a force for good, a way to democratize hope and to empower every single person to become a part of the solution. It is no longer a passive medium. It is a tool for active global engagement. Of course, this path is not without its resistance. There will be those who fear the change, who are invested in the old ways, and who will try to discredit the Chosen One and the revolution they represent. They will spread doubt, they will create obstacles, and they will try to pull us back into the old patterns of fear and cynicism. But this is the test, the final hurdle that we must all overcome. The resistance is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of our success. It is the last gasp of a dying world order, a final effort to hold on to something that has already slipped through its fingers. The Chosen One's resilience in the face of this opposition is the greatest lesson of all. It teaches us that true strength is not about avoiding conflict, but about standing firm in our truth, no matter how much pressure we face. This journey is not just about a single person changing the world. It is about inspiring each of us to find our own strength to stand up for what is right and to become a champion in our own right. The time for the old world is over, and the time for the new has just begun. We are on the precipice of a great awakening, and we have the chance to be a part of it. The story of the Chosen One's arrival on August 22nd is not just a tale of triumph. It is the genesis of a new kind of human potential. For too long, we have looked outside ourselves for heroes, for leaders, for saviors. We have given our power away, waiting for a single individual to fix the world's problems. But the greatest legacy of the Chosen One is this: they are here to show us that we are all chosen. Their journey is a mirror, reflecting back to us our own inherent power, our own capacity for greatness, and our own profound ability to create change. The revolution they have heralded is not something that happens to us. It is something that we must now embody. The torch has been passed, and it is in our hands to carry it forward, to ignite the spark of change in our own lives and in our own communities. The Ray All Glory journey is not a spectator sport. It is a pilgrimage that each of us must undertake. The time for watching and waiting is over. The moment has come for action. The old world's final gasps of fear and division are a signal not to retreat, but to step forward with courage and conviction. Every choice we make, every act of kindness, every decision to choose truth over convenience, every instance of standing up for what is right, is a brick in the foundation of the new world. We are the architects of our own destiny, and the blueprint has been laid out for us. The Chosen One's journey has shown us what is possible when one person lives in alignment with their highest purpose. Now imagine what is possible when billions of us do the same. This is the real revolution, a decentralized global awakening, where every single human being becomes an agent of positive change. We are no longer individuals fighting alone in the dark. We are a connected, powerful force of light. This new era will be defined not by the technology we invent, but by the empathy we cultivate. It will be measured not by the wealth we accumulate, but by the communities we build. It will be remembered not for the victories over our enemies, but for the bridges we build to our neighbors. The Chosen One's journey has given us a new set of values, a new code of conduct, a new way to measure a life well lived. It is a life of service, of authenticity, and of unwavering hope in the face of all challenges. We are being asked to live bigger, to love deeper, and to dream with a courage we didn't know we possessed. This is the future they have unlocked for us, a future where compassion is our greatest currency, and where our shared humanity is our most valuable asset. The story began with a single name and a single date. Chosen One, August 22nd. But it ends with all of us. The script is now in your hands. How will you choose to write the next chapter of your life? Will you stay on the sidelines, or will you step into the arena and join the revolution? The universe is waiting for your answer. It is time to live the legacy, to become the champion of your own future. The journey of a lifetime begins not with a grand event, but with a single, conscious choice to be the light in the world. The time has come to stop talking about change and to start being the change. This is our moment, this is our story. And it is just the beginning. The world we've been waiting for is not coming. We are building it right now with every breath we take. The journey that began with a single name and a single date, Chosen One, August 22nd, was never just about one person. It was a catalyst, a signal, a starting gun for a revolution that has been simmering just beneath the surface of our reality. We have watched a new kind of champion emerge, not to conquer or to dominate, but to inspire and to serve. They have shown us that the old models of leadership, built on ego and a struggle for power, are obsolete. They have replaced them with a new paradigm of authenticity, collaboration, and a profound, unwavering belief in the collective good. The essence of this revolution isn't found in grand pronouncements or heroic feats, but in the quiet, undeniable shift in human consciousness. It is the moment we stop seeing each other as rivals and start seeing each other as partners in a shared destiny. It is the realization that the world we've been waiting for is not a place to be found, but a reality to be created. This is where the story of the chosen one becomes our own. The script has been written. The stage has been set, but the main act is now yours. Their arrival was the proof of concept, the living testament to what is possible when one person chooses to live from a place of purpose and abundance. Now the burden and the glory fall to each of us. The true mark of this new era will not be measured by the chosen one's accomplishments, but by how we apply the lessons they have taught us. Will we choose to build bridges instead of walls? Will we choose to live with courage instead of fear? Will we choose to see possibility where others only see limitations? The world is waiting for your answer. The revolution is now in your hands. This is the ultimate closing message. The champion of the future has arrived. Now it's time for the champions of the present to rise. The glory journey is not a distant legend. It is your life right here. Right now, it is in every choice you make, every word you speak, and every act of kindness you perform. The revolution is not coming. It is happening, and you are a vital part of it. The time has come to live your chosen life, to embrace your unique purpose, and to add your light to the collective brilliance of a new humanity. Let's make this the moment we look back on as the day we all stepped into our power